this week's EPB Community Spotlight, shining on placing emphasis around kids. And we are joined on the phone by Ladarius. Welcome, Ladarius.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Can you tell us how long your organization has been active in Chattanooga?
So our organization has been active in Chattanooga since 2013. Really, just being engaged in our community on so many different levels, from many different facets. So now we're right at the 10-year mark. So we're really excited about what's been done, but as well as how we'll move forward and the work that we'll be doing ongoing.
10 years, what an accomplishment. Well, what are your organization's main goals?
Our main goals are really to impact our community as it relates to our youth, really grooming them and preparing them for success. Also pouring into parents and families. We want to ensure that our kids are educated about the different resources that are available, but also teaching them to have a lot of healthy practices, to understand what being truly healthy and prosperous really is. And so we don't just focus on, just one aspect or component, but holistically just giving them different tools that they can apply to their lives and their lives being made better as a result of that.
Okay. Well, what would you say are your organization's purpose?
The purpose of the organization is to really build up our youth. Many of our youth here in Chattanooga, when we see the work that we've been doing over a 10-year span, we've also seen that a lot of times our kids don't have the guidance that they need. And so, coming alongside of them, fulfilling the purpose of mentorship, as I stated earlier, preparing them for the future, giving them the necessary tools and resources to be successful in life. And that's the mission that, we want to carry out each and every day, is coming alongside our young people and just preparing them so they can be successful, filling in the gaps where need be, filling in those voids that a lot of times come up in the lives of kids that may not have a mother, may not have their father in their lives. Their parents may be involved in, working 2 and 3 jobs, and they're just not able to pour into their kids the way that they need to. And so that's where we come in being that village that our kids need, and just providing a lot of wraparound services and resources.
Well, let's talk a little bit about an event that you would like the public to know about.
Yeah, so on Valentine's Day, of course, the work is, when you're doing nonprofit work, a lot of it is, of course, free to the community and free to the people that you're pouring into, but it's not necessarily free. And so, of course, you write grants and things of that nature. You get sponsorships. But on Valentine's Day, we're having an event called For the Lover in You. And it's going to be a phenomenal night of just love. It's for couples and for singles. It's going to be at the Camp House. Tickets are $50 per couple and $30 for singles. We do have sponsorships for organizations as well. But this is an opportunity for people to sow into and give to Peak, so we can continue to do the great work that we're doing in the community. And so we're going to have the New Breed Band. They'll be playing. A phenomenal friend of mine, Karen Collins, she'll be singing. The $1 Million Man, Keenan Daniels, will be DJing. Party Bites will be our caterers for the evening. And we're just going to have a phenomenal time really celebrating love on the day of love. And, of course, it's a weekday, so people got to get up and go to work the next day. But we're really, really excited just about this opportunity to, one, educate people that may not know about Peak, but also to raise money and continue, pointing to and giving to the mission that we have, and allow us to facilitate it and carry it out through the year. So we're really excited about that event. It's one of many fundraisers that we do throughout the year.
Well, probably the most important question I could ask you is, how can people help support Peak?
People can help support by doing, sponsorships. We have so many different initiatives that we're a part of. When my mom passed in 2018, I started doing scholarships in her name to college kids, first semester college kids that were going off to school, to, higher learning, academics and education. And I wanted to just be able to help them with, purchasing their college books. And so when people are able to donate, they're able to help us give scholarships to those kids. We do a basketball enrichment camp that we've been doing since 2015 that's absolutely free to the community. And it's about a lot more than basketball. It's just about pouring into our young people and helping them make the correct decisions. For our young people, we always tell them they're just one decision away, good or bad, from it changing their lives forever. So that basketball camp, the scholarships, we give away 500 brand new coats to elementary school kids in Hamilton County every school year. We try to do that in October before the winter rolls in. And so those are just three of a couple of different initiatives that we have. And so we're on Facebook. People can type in Peak and they'll see a lot of the wonderful work that we're doing. And just become educated about it. But I think the sponsorships, people donating to the cause, also when we're doing events out in the community, people being able to volunteer and help us out with impacting our young people and pouring into them. And so that's, really the biggest thing is the volunteers and the sponsorships that people can give to us to really help us carry out our mission.
Well, what is the best way that people can get in touch with Peak?
Reaching us on Facebook, really going into Messenger and just sending us a message. And also, people can call me. They can leave me a message on my voicemail. I'm always checking it, and that's typically how people get in touch with me. And like I said, through Facebook to learn more about what it is that we truly do. But we are a 501c3 nonprofit. And so, of course, everything, as far as the government is involved, they check all the bells and whistles and make sure everybody's doing the things they're supposed to be doing. So we're extremely proud of this organization and the work that's being done.
Well, my last question for you, Ladarius, is there anything else that you would like the public to know about Peak?
Oh, really just that, we're going to continue on. Our biggest thing is consistency. We see a lot of organizations and nonprofits that come and go. Here in Chattanooga, we have thousands, literally, of nonprofits. And a lot of times we're doing the same work, and we're always willing to collaborate and come alongside, other organizations and do the work with them. We're a lot stronger and a lot better together. So it's not a self-serving organization, but it is one that has the top of mind of the community and our youth at heart. And we'll continue on doing that, and we pray that our work be expanded in our platform as well.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for what you're doing in the community. And Ladarius, thank you for being a part of this EPB Nonprofit Spotlight.
All right. I want to say thank you so much to Brewer Broadcasting for this opportunity, as well as EPB shining a spotlight on organizations such as Peak and so many others that I continue to hear about when I'm listening to the radio. So thank you all so much for everything that you do and being a voice for us.